Mr. Bourla, good morning to you. It's obviously extraordinary to see 9 major pharmaceutical companies come together like this at the height of their competition over a vaccine and say and promise, we will not rush it. We will make sure science comes first, not politics. What prompted this?
First of all, thank you for having me here. The only rival here it is the vaccine. The only rival here it is the virus and the time to get the vaccine to this. You're right, it's an unprecedented moment. It's an historic pledge. 9 vaccine makers are coming out saying that they will stand with science. And the world is looking to science right now, in particular to vaccine, to make sure that we will bring us to the end of this pandemic. However, with increasing public concerns about the processes that we are using to develop these vaccines, and even more importantly, the processes that will be used to evaluate these vaccines, we saw it as critical to come out and reiterate our commitment that we will develop our products, our vaccines, using the highest ethical standards and the most scientific rigor processes.
You know, just yesterday, sorry to interrupt, but I just wanted to ask you, because just yesterday the president said we're going to have a vaccine very soon, maybe even before a very special day, which was an allusion apparently to Election Day. How concerned are you about a comment like that?
Look, I don't want to comment what the president says. What I want to say is that in this pledge, all the companies are saying that we will only submit for authorization when we have evidence of safety and efficacy that are coming from a well-designed phase 3 study.
You have said, I believe you've told investors, that Pfizer could know as soon as October if one of its vaccine candidates is safe and effective. Others in the administration, the vaccine chief, Moncef Slaoui, said he sees a very, very low chance of a vaccine by Election Day. Dr. Fauci said it's unlikely, although possible, that you could know about efficacy and safety by October. So where does this stand for you?
For our vaccines, our phase 3 is progressing very well. We have already recruited 25,000 patients. When the study will read out depends on multiple variables. But right now, our model, our base case, predicts that we will have an answer by the end of October. Of course, this is only a prediction. It is 60% the chances in our base case that we will have an answer by the end of October.
An answer,
and that is only an answer.
Yeah, I was going to say, so that would be an answer to whether it's safe and effective, not an approval, not shots in the arm in October.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yes. It is going to be if it is safe and effective.
Before I let you go, we put up a poll number. I'm sure you've seen these. 1/4 of Americans said they don't want to get the vaccine ever. Another poll out this weekend from CBS said that 65 people thought that a vaccine in this year would be rushed. You know, people have trust issues. They've got trust issues with the government, and frankly, they have trust issues with pharmaceutical companies. What would you want to say to them this morning?
First of all, I understand their concerns, and I understand their concerns because there is so much confusion during this COVID crisis that no one knows whom to believe and what to believe. However, they need to know that, one, we are making vaccines and we are making medicines for 171 years in Pfizer. We were founded in Brooklyn 171 years ago. And we plan to honor our history, and we will only bring to the world a vaccine that have been proven safe and efficacious. And also I want to tell them that their decision, they need to understand, will not affect only their lives, which at the end of the day, it is their judgment, but will affect the lives of others. Because if they don't vaccinate, they will become the weak link that will allow this virus to replicate.
Well, the stakes could not be higher, sir. Thank you to you and your scientists who are working hard for a vaccine, along with the other pharmaceutical companies. We're looking for good news as fast as possible, but as safely as possible, too. Thank you, Mr. Bourla. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.